Killer Kyle, and this is the Hell in the Cell prediction show, and it looks like it's a good stacked card.
Yeah.
I think that there's going to be a lot of good matches here.
I think so, yeah.
Hopefully better than the last pay-per-view. No Mercy was not what I expected. This week's Raw was complete shit. It shows why there wasn't a hell of a lot of people there. It makes you think why they don't pick up on that. But
so with that, we start off with the
pre-show.
Yeah, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin against the Hype Bros.
Wow. So I guess the Hype Bros haven't turned heel.
Not yet.
Well, not yet. I mean, they said something about changing, and who knows what the hell that is. So we'll see.
Well, something's got to change so that he'll get on a winning roll instead of continually losing.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like to see where this thing goes with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
The Hype Bros do need a shake-up. I just don't know. Because, I mean, like I said before, I thought that maybe Mojo should have gotten a better singles push, but obviously that never happened.
Yeah.
They basically fucked over Zack Ryder, so... Well, go ahead.
I mean, you could say they fucked over Zack Ryder, but here's the reality of it. The Hype Bros were on a fantastic roll, and then there came that number one contendership for the tag titles, the tag team elimination battle royal or whatever it was, and Zack injured his knee, so he needed surgery for it, and he was out for like 6 months or whatever it was. And then instead of continuing Mojo on a singles run and putting Zack Ryder on a singles run, they decided, hey, they're on such a fantastic roll as a tag team. Why ruin it? Let's put them back together and see what happens. It's just that with Zack and Mojo right now, the chemistry still seems to be there. It's just, I don't know. Something's happened and they just haven't won a match yet.
No, and I don't know if they'll get there.
And I mean, like, they've only had a few matches as a tag team being back together since Zack has come back from his injury, but
yeah,
nevertheless.
Well, there was that teased heel turn, but we'll see how it goes. So anyways, for this match, I will say Hype Bros. I'm still fresh with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're good, but I think the Hype Bros are a lot better.
So you're not that high on Benjamin and Gable as a tag team?
I haven't actually seen them wrestle.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm always late coming up to your place.
Yeah, I know.
So, that's when they start. They start way too early. So, I don't really know how they are as a tag team. I'm sure they're good.
Yeah.
I just don't know how good.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, just I seen Mojo and Zach a lot more, so
Here's the perspective I have on it. Right now, neither Shelton Benjamin or Chad Gable right now, or Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable, or the Hype Bros are on a massive roll right now. Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin have just gotten together as a tag team, and the Hype Bros have just gotten back together as a tag team. So they're both kind of at a standstill as far as having any momentum going anywhere right now. So to say one team's definitively going to win over another, really, it's a tough call.
yeah, well, I guess we'll see when we get there.
Yeah, pretty much.
On the South, and we have Randy Orton and Rusev. Now we just saw Randy Orton RKO the shutout of Aiden English.
Yeah.
Which last week I thought that was a pretty good ceremony. Aiden English can be annoying at times, but
Yeah.
this was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's a unique character, and I didn't realize it last week, but he did actually sing the Rusev Day song to the tune of Randy Orton's theme.
Yes.
It was pointed out actually that this week. But yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, if you actually watch that segment and you actually pay close attention to the way Aiden sang the song, you can tell right off the bat. It's Rev Theory's voices, just with different lyrics by Aiden English.
Right. So it was a fast match. RKO out of nowhere, as usual. And we've seen Rusev and Randy in a match, so it'll be interesting to see. We've seen them in a match before, so it will be interesting to see what it's like in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
So I was Aiden English, and yeah. So there you go. So I'm gonna say, like, I'm not a fan, and obviously not a fan of Randy Orton. Never was, but I can't remember in their last match who won. So could it be Randy Orton? Could it be Rusev? I don't know.
Well, their last match was Randy against Aiden English. Randy won. Rusev came out, kind of challenged Orton to a match. The bell rang. Aiden got involved.
Yes.
Distracting Randy. Rusev hit Randy with a kick, and then pinned him in 9 seconds, which sent Rusev into a mad frenzy, all hyped up, all excited, happy that he's won, and he's no longer a disgrace to his home country and his family, and blah 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 blah. But in a straight up, legit one-on-one match, I was watching Aftermath again before SmackDown, which seems to be a trend I've gotten into lately. That's only because really there's not a fuck of a lot on before SmackDown. Anyways, and they themselves were giving their predictions for Sunday, and they said Rusev needs a win, and I have to say I agree. Not so much of the fact that Randy is losing momentum, or Randy doesn't deserve and doesn't need to get a win, or anything like that. It's just more of the fact that ever since Rusev has started to compete again, Well, he came back. I think he came back from an injury. Anyways, Rusev just is kind of not gone anywhere. He's fallen flat, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. And you know what? Randy's always gotten the upper hand,
Yes.
so to speak. So it's time for a change, and I think Rusev does need this. And I'm surprised that Aftermath starts before SmackDown. I think that when I go home for Thanksgiving, I'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Well, it's really only it's only a half an hour, but still.
Sure, yeah.
Another thing that they said was Randy right now seems to be not really winding down in his career, but he's kind of I guess happy with where he is right now. Like, he's not down on the card, he's not up on the card, he's not going for a championship or anything. He's just kind of coasting along, so to speak.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what'll happen next with Randy? I don't know. It just seems to be that Rusev isn't the Rusev of old. Although, another thing that was mentioned on Aftermath, Rusev maybe now doesn't need to be the Bulgarian Brute. He can be Rusev and be entertaining, have good matches, and, do stuff like the Pride of Bulgaria ceremony thing, and be more comedic, you could say, and still be powerhouse on the ring, but not be so serious, you could say.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I always hated about the whole thing with John Cena and Rusev. It always had to be a country war. Why couldn't it just be a straight up fucking wrestling match and nothing like that? Just, I hate you, you hate me. But no, it had to be America versus Bulgaria or Russia or whatever.
Yeah.
But I digress. It's time for Rusev to get one over on Randy Orton.
Legitimately.
He's beaten a lot of other guys. What's so fucking special about Randy? I don't know.
Nah.
However, I will say Rusev.
Yeah. As much as Randy is still kind of like the top guy, well, one of the top guys, even though he doesn't have a championship on SmackDown right now, Rusev needs a push in the right direction. So yeah, I'll say Rusev too.
We get to finally glorious Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. I had to do that.
I know.
Sorry.
I know.
It was fucking awesome. And a lot of people said that Bobby Roode's character going from, his character didn't change at all. The only difference is he's a face now.
Yeah.
I have no issue with that whatsoever.
No.
Just as long as they didn't fuck up his character, which they didn't do.
Yeah, they kept him as a glorious one, just made him a good guy.
Right. And the thing that really pisses me off about John Cena, too, and I understand the whole thing about I'm 40, I don't know how much longevity I have left in the ring. Whatever. You get guys like Bobby Roode, like Eric Young, AJ Styles, all these guys, fucking people older than that, like Mark Henry and Big Show, have done a lot more and have not whined about their age or anything, even though, whatever. The fact is, they're still doing it.
Yeah.
And who knows how long Bobby is going to stay in the business. Who knows how long Eric Young or AJ or fucking whoever else is going to stay in the business.
Yeah.
You have these guys who have done it all, basically. And, you have AJ Styles, who's been TNA champion, IWGP champion, WWE champion, whatever the fuck else champion. You got Bobby Roode, who's been to WWE, TNA, whatever else he's done, and so on and so forth. So you get these guys. So John Cena, whatever. The whole free agent bullshit was stupid. It's a slap in the face to guys like AJ Styles and Bobby Roode. But there you go. The fact is, Bobby Roode's still doing it. Still looks good.
Yeah.
And then you get fucking Dolph Ziggler, who I can no longer fucking stand.
Yeah.
The guy's been in 10 years or so in WWE. And fucking world champion, intercontinental champion, United States champion, and is still fucking whining. And now you got the gimmick where he comes out and he's all these characters. He's pretending to be Shawn Michaels and Undertaker and fucking Naomi and all these fucking people because he thinks, oh, I have to be flashy in order to have people like me. And that's fucking bullshit. I don't think that's true at all. I think Dolph Ziggler is just being an asshole, as always. I mean, the whole shit with him and The Miz and the Intercontinental title, it was fucking like, okay, so if Dolph Ziggler lose, he's gonna leave. Well, he didn't lose, he won the championship. But then, for some reason, he turned heel afterwards. It makes no fucking sense why they keep doing this. Either put up or shut up. Dolph Ziggler is a fucking whiner. I don't care what anyone else says. And the fact that he's still here is why. If you're gonna give him this gimmick now, why? We gave the Big Show the same fucking thing in 2000, the Showster and all that other shit that he did.
Well, that was funny.
And that was funny.
That was funny. This is just stupid.
Exactly my point. Why the fuck are you doing this? Dolph Ziggler has a lot more talent than that, and you're fucking...
See, here's the thing. Dolph seems to think that he needs to have an elaborate entrance and, be all fancy and high energy music and this, that, and the other thing. And then he goes on about, oh, nobody can do when you're in the ring what I've done for the last however many years. Prove it.
Exactly. Prove the fucking thing. Don't just talk. Fucking do it. But, no. You have to fucking whine and bitch and moan. You had your opportunity. Step aside or prove us wrong. But, I hate these fucking people that think they deserve it all. I mean, I hate The Miz, but at least The Miz can fucking back it up.
It's almost as if they are trying to keep Dolph as a heel, but until they had him in a rivalry with someone, they just needed something for him to piss a lot of people off. So they went, oh, hey, let's have Dolph be this elaborate whiner that thinks, oh, I need a fancy gimmick, and I need an elaborate entrance, and I need to, wear this, have this, do that. And then he goes on bragging about nobody can do in the ring what he can do. Well, okay, yes. Granted, you are a talented wrestler. Yes, you've been Intercontinental Champion. Yes, you've been World Heavyweight Champion. Yes, you've been United States Champion. Yes, at one point you were even Tag Team Champion. Or, kinda. Anyway.
Yeah.
But, it seems as if Dolph is trying not to get lost in the shuffle of things by doing this. And now maybe that he's having a match with Bobby Roode, his heel character, so to speak, will actually progress instead of just kind of plateauing.
Yeah, I guess. I know, and
I mean, it's still an obnoxious rib at, past wrestlers and current wrestlers and that. But at the same time, it's trying to push Dolph as a heel in the right direction.
yeah.
Is what I believe.
So, I will say this though, and I'm gonna throw a curveball because as much as I love Bobby Roode, and as much as he represents Peterborough, sort of, I don't know if this is the right time for him to win for his first WWE main roster pay-per-view. I guess.
Yeah.
Whether or not you want them to continue to feud, whether it's worth it or not, I don't know. I just don't know if it's a good idea for him to win his first WWE pay-per-view in SmackDown.
It seems to be one of those matches where it's either Dolph proves how good of a wrestler he still is, or Bobby shuts up Ziggler.
Yeah, well, and that's true as well. I mean, I want to see Dolph Ziggler prove me wrong. I want to see that he can still go, and I'm sure he can. And then we'll see if they have still Bobby and Dolph Ziggler feud. And then we'll see Bobby Roode win a match in the next pay-per-view. But for right now, I just want to see if Dolph Ziggler still has it in him. Because right now, what they're giving him is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
So, I hate to say it, but I will say Dolph Ziggler. Very disappointed, but that's what I pick.
Yeah. I think Dolph has kind of fallen in the same category as Rusev and even the Hype Bros, man. It just... There's something that's not there that needs to be there. And maybe a win over Bobby will have that thing that's missing to propel Dolph forward.
Right.
If not, I don't know. Where the fuck do you go from there?
Yeah, because I would like to think that they're running out of ideas.
I guess.
Like you said, where do they go from here? I don't. With Dolph Ziggler, I have no clue. Because he doesn't have a title right now, and he's got in a bullshit storyline, and he's not going anywhere.
No.
So it's either put up or shut up, or go to fuck to Raw, see what you can do.
Yeah.
But I don't know where to go with this guy now. But we get to a first championship match. AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin for the United States title.
Yeah.
And this is, yeah.
Just regular old singles match.
Right. Oh, what have I been saying for the past couple months?
Baron needs something.
Baron needs something. And I'm not gonna get into it again. The fact of the matter is, I said it before, one Andre the Giant Memorial Award, whatever. He won the fucking Money in the Bank thing, and that got fucking squashed. And fuck you for that. You know what? Let him. If this is the best right now he can do, put the fucking United States Championship on him.
Yeah.
As much as AJ Styles is, fine for now as the champ, because let's face it, the whole thing with Kevin Owens was what it was. I just think that Baron Corbin, whether you like him or not, deserves a title push. Some fucking title. It doesn't matter what now.
Yeah.
You fucked him over for some reason. Maybe he wasn't ready for the WWE Championship, I don't know. You put the fucking briefcase on him and then you fucked him over, so if this is what it should be, the United States Championship should be put on Baron Corbin. Enough said. If you want, make a feud.
Yeah.
And see where that goes. AJ Styles and Baron Corbin. Because it looks like they mesh well. So, I would very much want to see Baron Corbin finally get somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have Baron Corbin and AJ feud, continue to feud, whatever you want to call it, leave other people out of it. Leave Ty Dillinger out of it, as much as he's a good wrestler and he needs, competition.
Well, their match tonight was pretty good too.
Yeah, but leave Ty Dillinger out of it. Leave anybody and everybody else out of it. And just have AJ and Baron one-on-one, straight up, no BS, and see what happens. If AJ can retain the title, fine. If Baron Corbin wins the title from AJ, good on him. He deserves it. It's just a matter of whether or not it can be straight shoot, one-on-one, with no interference, no involvement outside of involvement from anyone, and see what happens.
Exactly. And like I said, it's high time to fucking put some kind of win on Baron Corbin. He needs a big win. He's long overdue. And you motherfuckers don't want to do anything with him. And that's a sad, sad thing. As much as I like AJ Styles, I think Baron Corbin needs the fucking push that he fucking deserves. How clear can I not make that?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
So, there it is.
Corbin needs a bigger push than what he's been getting. He's been doing fine as a singles competitor. He's been dominating pretty much everybody. He's been running roughshod over SmackDown for the last year, call it.
Yeah.
But it just seems as if when it comes to the big one, Corbin go flat on his face.
Pretty much. That's sad, but...
Sad but true.
Yeah.
So true.
So I'm gonna
Anyway.
say Baron Corbin.
Yeah. If AJ were to keep the title, him and Corbin could still continue on with their feud. If Baron wins the title, you can see how far he goes with it and what he can do with it.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, and... Well, you took the words out of my mouth. I can't think of anything better than So, Natalya versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship. when these two women have had good matches in
Yeah.
the past, dating back to NXT,
Yes.
of course, Natalya being
A heart.
the Hart with, Bret Hart as her uncle. If I were Jim Neidhart, I'd be pissed off that my daughter doesn't mention me.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel so bad for him. Like, fucking, she mentions Bret Nolan, and where's...
Yeah, where's dear old daddy?
I don't get it.
Out in the woodshed somewhere.
Pretty much. Eating some donuts.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for him, but anyways. So, and she's going up against, of course, urine teeth, Ric Flair's daughter. Or as, what's his name? We'll call him Ricky Flair.
Yeah.
So that, like I said, they had a really good match on NXT. And, this is, what? It could be a really good feud. It could be a really good, renewed feud. And, this match, I would like to see Charlotte actually win this one. Because you had Alexa Bliss as SmackDown Women's Champion, and now she's the Raw Women's Champion. I think Charlotte's good enough that she could be the SmackDown Women's Champion, as well as she was the Raw Women's Champion. Yeah, you know what? I think that would be pretty cool. I know it's going to be a good match, so why not,
I would have to agree. Charlotte and Natalya have had several good matches against each other over the last little while. Whether it be for a championship or not, they still had amazing matches against each other. And I think it's high time for Charlotte to be SmackDown Women's Champion. But there's one variable in this situation that highly and strongly very much needs to be considered. And that is Carmella. With the Money in the Bank Women's Championship contract. Because if Natalya were to win, Carmella could very well cash in. It's the same with Charlotte. Would it be a bad idea to have Charlotte win the title from Natalya and then have Carmella cash in? Very much so.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Would it make more sense to have Carmella take the title from Natalya? Yes. Only because Natalya is considerably more of a veteran than Charlotte.
Yeah.
And so, having a veteran put over a young, relatively newer talent makes more sense. As much as it'd be amazing to see Charlotte win the championship someday, it might not happen, but it's just a thought. Keep in the back of your mind, Carmella.
It makes a lot of sense.
There.
So Natalya can beat Charlotte. Carmella can come down, walking James, put James on a pole, leave some bowl of fruit and water beside him, go in and pin Natalya. You're a new champion.
I mean, I knew Ellsworth was Carmella's lapdog, but damn, this is taking it one step a little too far.
Pretty much. I mean, get the son of a bitch neutered. So,
I mean, hell, why not put Carmella in a sexy leather outfit and, give her a weapon? Oh, no, wait, that might take it way too far.
yeah, PG era, guys. Although, that would be funny.
Although, the artist formerly known as Goldust, that was a nightmare to watch.
Oh, with Luna? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit too far. But,
I mean, with Carmella, okay, she's a good-looking woman. Well, fairly good-looking woman, but she's got the body for it. You got a dude that's 6'6", 265 pounds, in an outfit like that. God damn!
no. So, you know what? I changed my answer. Because, well, maybe not, because then. So Charlotte wins, Carmella screws her over. There's a feud right there. And you know what? I wouldn't be pissed off about it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, because they can still have a really good match. And then they can have that happen. You never know.
Yeah.
So, I will, for the sake of the Money in the Bank winner, I'm going to say Natalya. And then we'll see. I'll save my answer for Charlotte just to see the feud going on with Carmella.
Is that your final answer?
And that's my final answer.
Okay. I hadn't thought of picking a winner. I just that was just in my head.
Yeah, I know.
The fact that this Carmella with that briefcase, something could go down. But I really would like to see Charlotte with the championship. I really would.
Yeah. Well, so would I, but we'll see what happens on Sunday.
Yeah.
And you never know.
Hell, you might even have Carmella come out and tease a cash in. And maybe distract Natalya and Charlotte could win. Who knows? As far as when Carmella is going to cash in, it's up in the air, but, you know.
Yeah. Who knows? So we have the Tag Team Championship match, a Hell in a Cell Tag Team Championship match. We have the New Day versus the Usos. This has been a good feud.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously, all feuds usually end up in a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Or whatever, but this should be fun. I don't know if it's gonna be all three members of the New Day versus the Usos. That'll.
I don't know how much sense that would make.
No, I mean
3-on-2 handicap match inside Hell in a Cell for the tag titles.
yeah, it doesn't make any sense. The fact of the matter is, yeah, get the whole free bird logic at the same time.
Yes.
This is Hell in a Cell, so it could either be Kofi and E, or Woods and E, or Woods and Kofi, or whatever.
I kind of think, for the purpose of the Hell in a Cell itself, it kind of make more sense to have Kofi and Xavier in the match. Just because of their athleticism and their in-ring coordination and what things they could do inside the cell with the Usos kind of makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Not disparaging Big E by any means. He's a powerhouse. He's a phenomenal wrestler. It just something seems. I don't know what it is. It just seems to. It'd probably be more of a better fit to have Xavier and Kofi defend the tag titles in the match.
Pretty much. I mean, I mentioned a few weeks ago that there was a rumor that somebody was talking about having a stable championship like they do in Ring of Honor. It could very well work, because you have New Day, Miz, Miz, Singh Brothers, and Mahal, you know, whatever you want. I don't know. It was a good idea, and it wasn't. But at the same time, this should be a good match, nonetheless. I can't see anything terrible about it.
No.
So I will However, say New Day retains.
Yeah, as much as it would be interesting to have the Usos as tag champs again, New Day needs longer.
Pretty much. Yes, they do. And, well, I mean, longer than they had the other championships. I don't know. But it would be interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe they could surpass the other reign. You never know. It'll be interesting to see how far that goes.
Well, I said in a video months ago that they're possibly going to build up New Day to not only have the longest reigning tag title run ever, but to potentially have the record for the most tag title reigns.
Yes, that's right.
Because right now it's the tie between, I think, was it Edge and Christian and the Hardys at 7, I believe.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go New Day.
Yeah.
I like Usos, but let's see how far this title reign goes.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
it'll be a good match. No the WWE Championship Match, which I wish wasn't fucking Hell in the Cell.
Yeah.
However, Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and fuck you if you're gonna have the Singh brothers alongside.
Yeah.
And if this is why you don't have the Hell in a Cell match with these two because of that, fuck you. Because basically what you're saying is you want to keep Jinder Mahal as champion as long as you can, and if you don't believe in Shinsuke Nakamura, then why the fuck are you having a second match with him in the second pay-per-view?
Yeah.
That makes no fucking sense. And so, I don't know what to say, really.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, if you refuse to fucking have, like, where else is he gonna go if he doesn't get this? Like, I don't know if it would be a good idea for him to have the United States Championship. I don't know. Why not make this a fair fight? I don't fucking understand it. I just, it's
the heel thing.
It's the heel thing, I know, but that's bullshit.
I know.
It's like Monday. I almost left then because you had Roman Reigns take out the Mistrage only to have the Bar interfere. And, don't even get me
That's a rant for another time.
Don't even get me fucking started.
That's a rant for another time. Let's stay focused on that.
So,
That's a rant for another time.
Shinsuke Nakamura, I do like,
Yeah.
obviously. Was it too soon for him to feud for the WWE title? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard to call.
But if we're gonna go with Vaney, let's go with him. So I'll choose Jinder Mahal.
I think it'd be cool to have Nakamura as champion.
Well, so would I.
Is it his time yet? Nah, it's hard to say. He's only been on SmackDown now for, what, 4 or 5 months? Something like that.
Yeah.
Has he been built up well for the championship? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is it his time to win it yet? We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, I would much rather have Bobby Roode go for the WWE Championship.
Oh, I'm sure that time will come.
And I'm not being biased.
No.
I'm just saying, Nakamura, sure, let's see. I mean, I don't know. Bobby Roode's been in the business longer than Nakamura, so it would make sense for him to go there.
Well, it all really depends on how long fucking Nakamura wrestled in Japan, dude. I mean, yes, Bobby Roode's
He's been in Japan since 2002. Wrestling, he's been in MMA. I'm not sure how long. Bobby Roode's been wrestling since '98, so it's kind of
So, okay, if you look at it from a wrestling perspective, it's only fucking 4-year difference.
well, true enough. We're getting off topic though.
Yeah, well, it's been a while since we've gone off topic doing videos, so what the
True.
hell?
So yeah, I'm still gonna say Jinder Mahal, because I know that the Singh brothers are gonna get involved. I'm gonna be surprised should Nakamura win. In fact, I'll be really surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not betting anything, but I'm gonna be
No.
surprised.
Yeah.
So
Jinder Mahal keeping the title would still piss off a lot of people. Nakamura winning the championship would just put everybody over the fucking moon.
yeah,
So, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
yeah. So yeah. Anyways, so you picked a winner?
Ah, hell, I'll go Nakamura. Just
For the last match, Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. And it's argued that Shane McMahon is not a wrestler per se, but he has been in matches for over 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
He may not be a wrestler per se. He's definitely a street fighter. And and I said this tonight, he's one badass motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
He got power slammed in a concession stand,
Yeah.
only to come out and fight Kevin Owens in the ring.
Yeah.
That was one crazy, and jumped off the cage, he's jumped off wherever.
Yeah.
You watch his match with Kurt Angle in the 2001 King of the Ring. I saw that when it was at a pay-per-view, and I thought, holy shit, his body must feel like a pillow afterwards. So this guy's insane.
Yeah.
But for Kevin Owens as well, he is a really good heel.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was watching the end of SmackDown now, my wheels were turning.
Mm.
The confrontation that Shane had with Sami Zayn, do you not think that Sami Zayn could turn heel on Sunday? Because either two things will happen. You'll get Sami Zayn turn heel, which could happen, or an appearance by Triple H. Because this match is now Falls Count Anywhere. And also a Hell in a Cell match, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. As far as Sammy turning heel goes, would make absolutely no fucking sense at all. Not in the least.
No, that was just my thinking.
Have an appearance by Triple H? I can see it happening.
Yeah. Because then he could have a match at some point. Could be Survivor Series, could be WrestleMania. Triple H versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah?
Kevin Owens, see, that still hasn't been answered. How the fuck does Kevin Owens get handed the Universal title after Triple H screws over Seth Rollins?
Yeah.
That question has not been answered yet, so...
Oh, I know.
And the fact is, that is the fact.
Yes.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
But it should be a good match. It's Falls Count Anywhere. It's also gonna be Hell in a Cell. I can't wait. You know, it's Shane McMahon has not put on disappointing matches.
You know, there's been talked about for a while. If you're gonna have no disqualification match, a Hell in a Cell match, a steel cage match, a Falls Count Anywhere match, a tables match, a no holds barred match, etc., etc. You wrestle like you're in someone else's body. Hello. The definition of that is fucking Shane McMahon.
Exactly.
Jesus.
You only got 2 lunatics. And I'm not counting Dean Ambrose. Because, really, Dean Ambrose isn't as far. How do I word this? He's not as much of a lunatic as a Shane McMahon beat Mick Foley.
True.
So, those are the 2 baddest guys in the WWE. So, this is going to be a good match. And I'm just going to say that unless... Because Kevin Owens has been going after Shane for a while and getting really good shots in. So I can see Shane McMahon easily going over on Sunday.
Yeah.
Some of my money's with Shane McMahon.
I think it'd make a lot more sense to have Shane go over on Owens only because I really don't feel there's any benefit from Owens going over on Shane. I really don't.
No, not at all.
I mean, if you go to the aspect of, okay, say there's somehow involvement from Triple H, and Owens was to get one over on Shane, and then potentially lead up to Triple H versus Owens at some point to defend the honor of his family. Okay, that I get. If you don't do it that way, there's no benefit for Owens whatsoever.
No.
Absolutely none.
No, and yeah, like there would be... Okay, so he made fun of Shane's family. He poked fun at the Crash. So basically, yeah, there would be no drawback if Shane loses.
There really wouldn't be much of a drawback if Shane were to win, but also having Owens go over wouldn't elevate him in any way.
Right. So I'm gonna say Shane.
Yeah, I'll say Shane too, just because of the fact that Shane has considerably more experience in the cell than Owens.
Yeah.
And Shane is willing to go through hell, literally.
Now, out of all the, street fight matches he's had, I can only think of... Well, the only one that he's lost was to Kurt Angle, unless there's more matches that he's actually lost in this type of match.
I don't think so.
Well, The Undertaker.
Oh yeah, The Undertaker at 32, but...
Yeah. So, Hell in a Cell is basically going to be a good show.
Yeah.
As always, I do enjoy the stipulation.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's going to be one-on-one for the WWE title. So, that sucks. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So, I figured, before we go, I'd like to send condolences out to the families in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
They had a very terrible, I guess, terrorist attack.
Yeah.
Happened to them recently.
Yeah.
Also, to the people in Edmonton, Alberta.
Yes.
It sucks when this kind of stuff happens. it really, it makes you wonder how safe we really are.
Yeah.
But shout out to those guys
Yeah.
who lost families.
Yeah, lost a loved one and what happened in Vegas and just whatever it was that happened in Edmonton. And I think it would be appropriate to send out one more shout out. And that is to the family, the friends, the colleagues, the whoever else of one Tom Petty. Recently just passed away
Yes.
at the age of 66. Hell of a musician,
Yeah.
great guy, and
I mean, whether it was the solo, whether it was with the Heartbreakers, whether it was with the Traveling Wilburys, this guy is a fucking legend in the rock and roll business. So shout out to his family as well.
yeah,
So, anyways, this has been a pretty good review of
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell. Looking forward to it. If you're from Canada, have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And, talk to you later.
we'll see you again soon, or whatever.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.